Okay, now if you have any query regards to the market as such that what's happening in the market, because I'll be talking about market decline that we are seeing in the KLSEI. But of course, those of you who've been following me on our breakfast show, I have already explained why this market is not heading up but heading sideways in here. So definitely you'll be looking into ways that you can get back into the market. All right, so let's get started. Now the agenda tonight is looking for indicators to identify hidden sectors. That's the whole point in this market decline, that will give us an area to pause while we look for that. So why is the market in decline? Right now, continuing from where we are left off, so this market is pretty much still in what we call there are two stages of the market here. We have the KLCI and also we have the US market. Okay, so the US market is definitely in the correction mode, right? While the KLCI node is today, it's a good day, right? You all know it broke through to 1571. Finally, the 1560 resistance, which is what we are looking for, has been broken. So those are the very positive, since we've been able to break through that market here. So where are the flow of the market and who are influencing this, what we've seen right now, the foreign funds? So we'll be looking at that too. All right, then we want to use the VSA indicator. Since now this is the market decline, we want to find a good entry for some of those stocks that we miss out, and definitely we will use the audience, some of your audience, where you are, where your entry point, you want to do that, and that's where we're going, and what are the sectors and stock in play. All right, so if you have sectors that I think has some good potential going forward in here, and if you're looking at some stocks in here, why haven't they performed, definitely this one, and we'll do a summary right now. Now the quote for the day, I think on this market correction, okay, what we have seen right now, one of the great traders in here is Paul Tudor Jones. All right, Paul Tudor Jones has been one of the big hedge fund in the big scene in here, and he has always been a very tactical trader, playing defense and playing offensive in here. So today the quote is a lot on focusing on playing defense. All right, I think you all know what that. If you play a lot of badminton, a lot of the sports, and you probably know the difference between these two. Okay, there are times you want to be offensive, and there will be time you want to be defensive going forward. So that's always been what we are targeting in this market in here. So on the side where we are playing defense, so we are talking about risk control. All right, so risk control when the market is not doing that specifically, so you want to be on the risk control. What are things that you should be trading, things that you should be closing off? I think that's important. Just don't leave things out, open position. So you need to play defensive, and if your trade doesn't work out, you want to close that trade and then wait. Wow. All right, of course those will be based on what we have seen here before using the Pentagon guider. And then next one is the emotional control. Right, emotional control is always well. Now how are you feeling tonight regards to the market? Share with me in the audience. All right, just type in there, what is your current feeling about the market? All right, type it into the comment. I will wait for you. Okay, it's good that if you type it in, and then I want to see what is the emotional side that you are in. Definitely, I would think that a lot of you are fearful, right? The fearful, because usually when we see market correction, all right, we will see a lot of fearful, or people not willing to, go into the market, or is they're pulling back in here, they don't know what to do. I think that's generally acceptable, right? So why you want to do that is that you want to be in very full control. When people are fearful, I always talk about this is where you want to be greedy. So in market correction mode, I think it's always the best time, right, to be thinking, okay, what we call thinking of buying. Okay, thinking of buying when there is an opportunity. All right, so here you need to be very selective, right? Be selective. At the same time, if nothing fits into you, the no trade setup, the kind of VSA trade setup that we are looking for, then you want to just stay back and survival and come back to the market again. And we all know that the amount of money that we have is quite limited. By staying in the market, staying back in the market, okay, you want to be, that's right, Joseph, thank you, right, being very cautious, and then you can come back again. You don't want to be shooting all over the place and use up all the bullets that you already have. I think that's also important. Be cautious when things are right now. So Paul Tudor Jones set up in here, but at the same time, I want to remind the audience, those who are listening right now, that the year of the dragon, which is the year of our Chinese zodiac, it has one of the best return, and this year is also 2024, which is the US presidential election. Let me just remind everybody in here, US president elections, we will have market very boom, going very high, very fast, and that's where we are. US president election, that's where the market want to be going. Now if you look back on the KLCI seasonality VSA 360, right, the KLCI right now is one of the highest year-to-date return in the last 8 years. We are up almost 7%. I hope you all already know that. If you've been following me a fair while, in the January and February, we are up 6%. And since then, bearing in mind, the market broke a brand new high, right, 1570, which we'll look at it shortly. So if this market is breaking up to a new high, definitely you're looking above 10%. And it's also a line back, on the 29th of December. Again, I want to refresh this. Last year we closed at 1455. Right now we are at 1571. Okay, so 1571 in here was the lowest, was M West, which is 6.2%. But if you look back to here, we already is 7% return. All right, so 7% return, that means this market can still go higher. All right, the year of dragon, the year of the dragon, so the market can go higher. So right now is 1571. You got 1600, 1605, 160. So some of these analysts is high, and the highest is 1755, which is about 20% return. So how is that going to pan out? Again, we will watch this very closely, as every Wednesday night I'll be here to explain to you how this market will be ongoing for you. Now if you look back, what is the current status? Last week the market was trending high until 1500, right? This was on the 28th of February, which is the last time we did this. So 24, what are we seeing right now? So I just want to bring in the VSA 360, which is the tools that we have here, and then we're going to go from here onwards. So you can see from here, right, let me just draw you here. That will be the easiest. Okay, bring it up here, and I'm going to be drawing. So first thing I want to do is to show you the line here. Okay, so we have the line, and you draw your line here. So that is what we call the stage. What stage is this? What stage is this? Okay, so this one will be what we call stage 1. Okay, so this is a stage 1 accumulation. We can say that this is a stage 1 accumulation right now. Okay, and the market did break up. We already said earlier on, what did we say? Others also, right? We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 peak, right? And then finally the market broke through, also take up the upthrust. All right, so just wait for it to come back, and let me just move this up a bit. Okay, and you can, it also overtake the upthrust. You can see here, this upthrust has been overtaken. So when you overtake the upthrust, that means this is a sign of strength. All right, now if you look back on the premises that we have here, okay, what do we have? Okay, we have a line change, very close to a line change here. This was a line change, right? And this is a line change. So we have 2 line change. Okay, open up that again, and we have lots of strength here. Okay, so the market in here, lots of strength. Market did broke out on average volume. Okay, so you can see here was the market with pullback. So right now the market breaking up, overtake the upthrust, 2 upthrust. Can we say that? So that is strength in the last 4 bars. Okay, so on chart wise, we are taking 4 strength in the last hard bar. So you can see members and our member side are let me just move here. You can see he's taking advantage and it's already one of our top members. I'll talk more about that. Is already up 20% since the 3rd of March. And how is he doing that, right? So this is one of the things that he's really doing well, is to continue to trade those what we call stocks that has great potential, which we'll look at it too. So you can see from here the strength on the 4 bars is here. And let me just scroll up a bit here. Okay, let me just erase everything. So from here onwards, you can see, so I can box it up for you and you can see much better. So there's one box here, right? And you box it up, you can see much better. And then I can't rotate this, unfortunately. No, I can't. So I'll just have to remove this. All right, and okay, so here you can see market started to move up. And market started to move up. So this is where it's a good one. So we have 3 bar. No doubt, maybe Thursday or Friday, we will see a pullback. All right. So take note of the pullback. We will see pullback very, very soon here. Somewhere around here, we'll definitely see a pullback. Okay. And those usually are black candles. So keep in mind, that's what's going to be happening also too. Okay. Let me just erase this. Okay. So we are seeing just now in stage, now previously we are looking for stage 3 when we were here, okay? So when we are here part, we are in stage 3 moving sideways, all right? So when the market did break up here, we'll move back to stage 1, all right? Stage 1, so this one is, sorry, when we move back, it become a stage 2. This stage 1 become a stage 3, reaccumulation. So that's very good in here because we were expecting sideways market. And of course, the market did come back down, but it was supported at 1530. All right, it's supported at 1530. So that's how the market is going higher in here. So that tells you we don't have a lot of people really in the market right now. And that's surprisingly very, very good. The way I see that many of those of you who are adventurous, who's already in the market, and I think you will do pretty well right now as we've seen so far. All right, so let's look at the next. What is the current foreign fund flows? All right, let's take a look at the VSA 360 in here, and we'll come over to the foreign fund flows. So you can see the foreign funds flows hasn't been that great. Let me just bring it up. All right, so you can see from here the foreign funds. Okay, and let me just bring this up. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's already 8 consecutive days. Not 8 lah. 7 are outflows, foreign funds outflows. Alright, so the foreign funds is outflowing. We only have 1 day, but why is the market going higher? Even this one here is outflow. And to my surprise, the local participation are taking over. The local participation are taking over, and you can see from here onwards. So that is why one of the key things is local institutional bought 1.8 billion of local stock last week, which was a 6 years high of buying. Okay, local institutional bought a lot of stocks in here. Good net buying by local fund. So the local guys, the local insti, which is your money, EPF money, KWAP money, and you'll notice also in KL20, right? Very recent, the Prime Minister and also Rafizi roll out the new plan, okay, just on Monday, Tuesday, for the VC fund. So that is actually pushing a lot of foreign funds, foreigners becoming interested in our market. All right. So that also explains the local boys are kind of smart. They know the foreign funds will be out. They go in and buy first, and eventually the foreigners will eventually buy them too. So you can see from here onwards, the foreign funds are still out, but the local boys are pushing it, which is a great move. Now we have 2 bullish news, which some of you may not have come across. So I want to bring it out to you right now. First of all is the oil and gas sector. So this one is what sector? This one is, what sector is this one? Maybe I should write in this one. This one is energy sector. I'll write it in the ticker a bit better. This is a pen. This one will be energy sector. I think it's the same. I write in pencil better lah. I just take the bonus. Okay, so this one is in energy. Okay, energy. You can see better. Energy sector. Okay, so we've seen the US, Israel, okay, and also Iran tension going on, right? Still this week they're still talking about the Hamas, and keynote is the analysts are talking about $140. So the KL20 also have the subsidy reduction. I think you already hear before, many of the Prime Minister as well as are hinting that few subsidy will be removed. And they were pointing to around $3.30 if it's not subsidized in here. And this upside of $140, okay, that's why energy sectors are doing well. I know a lot of you will be complaining about what's going on to the inflation in here, but that is what's going. So we have to take cognizance of this. At the same time, let me just remove some of these. Okay, let me just, yeah. Okay, and erase this one here. Okay, the next sector is the glove. That's right, the glove, right? Not many people are talking about it, glove. So glove sector started to move up, which I've seen already. I didn't get a chance to talk about it last week. So this week, give me a chance to talk about it. Of course, it's not profitable yet. Not many people are talking about, but the market started to jump up, and it did appear in Pentagon. One of the trades that we did for our Smart Roby trades was Kosan. Okay, and if you've seen that Kosan, let me just show you what I mean here. It was a very, very good trade. All right, let me just go back to here. You can see from here, Kosan. Yep, you can see from this green Pentagon here, right? And you can see on this side of thing, you turn on the auto trend finder. So if you are members, make sure you have this auto trend finder because it tells you the trend still up. And for those of you who don't have all this, you might want to consider subscribing to our Trade VSA premium package. There's a lot of benefit from here. So from here onwards, let me just turn this on again, right? And turn this off, okay? And you can see, right, on the line changes here, all right? You can enter, usually enter on the next bar, the market moves up. And if you look from here, right, let me just bring this up, okay? From the movement, you enter here, you went up as high as 14%. All right, of course, when you see the red Pentagon, you can also exit. Okay, so red Pentagon, you exited here, opening, you get about a 6% return. But usually if you get about 10% return, 15% return, just take it because the market will usually pull back. Don't be overly greedy. And that's why we want our members to trade that based on the green Pentagon. So with this kind of movement, you will notice not many people are aware of this. Now this green Pentagon came out on 21st of March. Okay, now this article only came out this week only. I think this week. Yeah, this week. This article came out this week. So that is why my job as a speaker here is to look for changes in the sector, and then you want to go on to the green Pentagon on the VSA screener and pick it up from there onwards. All right, so one way you want to do that is to go to the sector. But before that, let's take a look at where we are here. Okay, and let me just delete it. So you look at the healthcare and the energy sector. These are what I call the two hidden sectors. Okay, because now people talk about period. Last week we were talking about what? We were talking about construction, right? Right, construction. Oh, okay. No, this one is too big. I need to go to here. They were talking about construction, and they were talking about what? What was the other sectors? Anybody know? Anybody want to guess what sector was that last week? Maybe we're still talking about this. It's property. Okay, there were property in construction, but we know property in construction, if you buy them, Of course, don't need to buy that. You've seen a lot of red pentagon, isn't it? Right? So if there's a red pentagon on those shares, don't buy them, okay? You want to go for these two hidden sector, which is energy. If you look back to energy to early even March, energy sector has been up 8.7%. And I did talk about it in the US market, remember, on the Friday, Smart Roby, right? The US market sectors, US energy sectors is up something like 13%. Okay, up 13%. And the technology is pretty much came down, but it's flat. The KLCI is up 2.55. This is only from March onward, okay? But if you're from the January, it's about 7%. And healthcare is really coming back right now. You can see healthcare 6.8%. So the healthcare is summing up. So that's a lot of opportunity coming. Now, how do I know all this, right? Very simple. I just need to go to, go to the VSA 360. Okay, so I'll just go to VSA 360 under the dashboard. Okay, and under the sectors, I can see this chart already. So this is where I want to spend a bit of time and show you how you can draw your chart. So you can see from here, this is what we call the market stage. This is where we see the stage 1 accumulation. Then we have another pullback up here. Okay, then we can draw. You can really much see it here. You can see this is the resistance, and then we have another one here. Right, then the market here is a very, very good support. You can see the spring here, and then we finally has, guess what? This is healthcare. This is the 23rd, and we have a green pentagon. So it's also green pentagon. We got spring, which is the sign of weakness. There's a low volume here, all right, which means you can see this volume correspond to here, means the market's not ready to go up. It came back down, tested again on low volume. You see this is again another volume tested, right, at this support here. And guess what? Then suddenly turn around, green pentagon capture it. Then you have a line change, which is this one here. Maybe you can't see it. Let me just clean up a bit. I was supposed to clean. This is a line change here. You have this nice support. Okay, and then you have one more here. All right, two lines here. Then you have a line change here. So it's going to test back this old high here. Okay, up thrust, and that is going to be interesting. But notice the KLCI already break through 1560. Is it 1561 now? And so far, no one's talking about rubber glove yet. The sooner you hear about this, the better. So that's where you want to position yourself. So when we analyze those stocks, make sure you give me some stocks to look at. Else I will probably going to end the session. Okay. So this is where we are here. And next we're going to be looking at the energy sectors. Now energy sectors is kind of different. Okay. So energy sectors, you notice that it's been in a nice uptrend. Okay. Let me just remove this first. Go to pen. Okay, so you can see here, it's really been a nice uptrend. Okay, another one here. All right, so you can see from here, it's a nice uptrend, lower bound here. This is where the lower bound, I call it LB lah. This is the upper bound, UB, okay? UB, lower bound, and upper bound. So it traverses around here. Okay, so you can see go up, go down, and there's a lot of SOS. See here, SOS, sign of strength, another sign of strength in here. Market did go higher here, but reverse, all right? And so the energy sector is still holding on. So despite what you've seen, there's a pullback on the petrol prices, right? The market still continue to go up, but we still need to wait for that green pentagon, like what we see in the healthcare, for a confirmation for the upside. No doubt, trend is still pretty much in a stage 2 markup. Okay, this is something that we teach, and for our members who watch this, I think you probably understand what we talk about in here. All right, we got test and make it so much. So between the lower bound and the upper bound, the market goes up. So that means this is still in a nice uptrend, denoted by the markup stage. Any question? For those of you who is watching, okay. So we're going to be looking at the VSA reversal pattern. Since this is an indicator, we want to bring in, and we have these market stages. So for our members, you want to put the market stages here, right? And what we want to pay attention here, let me just remove all this, is to look out for the transition from the red bar to the gray and to the green. So once it turns green, this is a good entry. So usually what we are looking for is reversal pattern, which is well known. Use it to identify potential turning point, right? And these are something that we teach on our Wednesday live training. So I thought I'd just share something with our public audience who have not heard this before. So the market must have dropped. So when you see red here, this is where the market will dip back, right? So assuming you have not buy it yet, then you wait for the market to pull back to gray area here, and then start to move up. So this is like a bar by bar analysis. Okay, so if you understand what I'm saying here you don't buy. Here you see the green area here. This is actually where the market can start to buy. Okay, red area here you don't want to buy anymore. You buy at the green area here. So if you buy here at this green, also can, but sometimes you have to wait for the market to turn back up first. The market have to turn. It's like a go down then come back up like that. Yeah. Can understand not? Can understand? Can understand? Then join our member. So here we are looking for a sharp price drop. Okay, when a sharp price drop, you definitely see all this red bar comes out in the indicator. So show that oversold. So what we want to do after the red bar, first then we wait for the gray bar here. Okay, the gray bar, this is the one. When it's turned green, we write on to our profit. So this is our entry point here. Okay, we use the market stages for our entry point, and usually this is why we draw the trend line just now, right? If this is, for example, for a stock that is coming down. So later on when you want to analyze, make sure those of you listening, give me the stocks. If you're not going to give me the stocks, I'm not going to analyze, okay? Because I need the participation from the members here. So make sure you give me those stocks. If you want to, you can type it in the corner there and I'll analyze it using the reversal pattern on the market stages for your benefit, okay? So make sure you do that. So the market has to come down, wait for the sharp area to drop. So when you see this sharp area to drop, number one, you'll see the red light dropping. Okay, so if you have that indicator, make sure the red light. Number two, then you see the reversal from the red going to the gray. That is the second step. Market will reverse up, but that's not the entry point. The entry point is still waiting for here, turning green. Okay. Then next you have the above resistance. It will try to break out of the upper channel, because remember this is still stage 4 markdown. Okay, so it's stage 4 markdown and it's not ready yet. So you want it to form perhaps what we call a double bottom. Right, in that way you will win the trade, more likely to win the trade. So you wait for the confirmation, and this is where the green line turn, and you know, okay, we got the hawk. Okay, top glove already go up, no longer reversal. Okay, I think I've shown you top glove just now. They are visual closan. Okay, so let's look at FBI. Never mind, we look at your stocks. Okay, since you're talking about top glove, we got no there Perdana. So let's bring this up and put in top glove. All right, so top glove, okay, pretty good. Okay, so top glove has a lot of strength here. You can see, from the market, it came down. Okay, let's take a look at this. It's quite interesting. So let me just erase this. So you can see top glove have a sharp fall, right? We have a sharp fall. Good, right? Sharp fall. Okay, then we have the market moving up to gray. But you see right now, hey, see that? This green, right? Move back again. This is the, okay, let me just draw this again. Pull down here. Okay, definitely you can see market stages is still sideways, right? But here is a good part. It started to take off right now. See that? So you can see from here, okay, this is a stage what? What stage is this? Stage 4. This one is a stage 1, and now ready to move to a stage 2. The market did move sideways for some time, right? So you can see here, market stages turning green. Okay, and overall rubber glove is coming up. Kosan already moved up, so top glove hasn't yet. I think partly there was an analyst report came out not favorable. So take a picture of this, okay? Take a picture of this one in here. We're going to go to the next. If you're ready, just type 1 hawk. So I'll make sure you're ready. You have taken the picture. Then I'll move on to the next stock, which is Hatalega. Let's check out Hatalega since we're talking about the glove. I'm waiting for you, hawk. Okay, when you're ready, just type. Okay, good. So next one we're going to go on. Let me just remove this. Is Hatalega. Okay, so Hatalega already moved up, right? And this is what I talked about just now. Okay, so you can see from here there is a sharp drop. There's a sharp drop, turn back to gray, it moves to the green, right? Now it's coming back here again. Okay, so the market has made up in here, right? Made up, so it's gonna turn green very soon. Get ready for the next move. So you wait for the green pentagon. All right, we had a sharp drop, move up to here, so you can just draw those lines. You can see here, trend is still up. This is a nice pullback over here. All right, even if you just have to wait for this green one, this green like this. Let me just draw this for you. Just wait for this market stages to turn green. I think maybe tomorrow, right? Then that's your entry point. You can even enter before green pentagon. Some of the time they enter together, green pentagon. See here? See green here. Okay. This once you come to this red, must exit the day. See here? Here you exit, right? Or you exit at red pentagon also can. So that way you avoided in, and then you come back, you enter green pentagon. So that's where you swing out and swing in. You can see how what's the powerful thing that no stocks are providing. Only green pentagon guider are providing that. So that's really one of the big benefit in here. Okay, we'll look at Perdana. Perdana Petroleum. Okay, Perdana Petroleum is it's different. Okay, first of all, it's different. It didn't have the reversal pattern because we're looking in here. So you can see from here, Perdana since green pentagon. If you've gone in, I hope that NOR has gone in green pentagon here, and if you have gone in green pentagon, how much would that have made? Okay, green pentagon here to here, that would be a 25%. A 25% return. So no potential, you could have made 25% return if you follow the green pentagon. And if you are not doing that, then you have to ask yourself, what skill level, what kind of mentoring, and what kind of guidance can I get from our speaker in here? All right. So those are things you have to watch out for, because this is a missed opportunity. If you're thinking about going in now, already maybe too late. So you have to watch this. This market may just pull back. No doubt, any sector can go higher, but we want to move from the risk side, because right now you got a lot of risk going on. So we always have to say, play defense. Here you want to play defense, okay? Because the market already run berapa? 25% already. Okay, so no, I think you already am already in. Wow, 25%. You are already 25% in the money. Good. If you're already 25% in the money, very good for following green pentagon. Okay. All right. So hope you can support our Trade VSA. Tell your friends about us and moving forward. But right now you have to be very careful. You want to put your stop loss just below here, right? Anytime. And later on, I'm going to share with you how we do our can go up again. Very hard to say. So that's why you need. It's possible because now, but you have to wait for the green here. Okay, you have market stages not in your trading view. No. Okay, if you have this, then you make sure you see this green If this green one, then you can still go on. So if you don't have it, you might want to consider subscribing to our Trade VSA, all right, as one of our premium members. Okay, so we do those 2 shares. All right, so we already done that one, so I'll just skip this. This is where we see the sharp drop, we see the reversal. We saw that in coming up soon, right, for Hatta, right? Yes, Hatta. Okay, but for the energy sectors, okay, good. So we have the confirmation in here, market goes up. All right, good to you to see that. So the second time is where we want to see this visual breakup. You can see the difference between FPI is similar to Hatta just now. Okay, Hatta and Top Glove. Okay, let me just delete this. So it's similar to Hatta and Top Glove. Okay, whereas Perdana, which is the energy sector, right, is in the uptrend already. Remember, right, energy sector has been going up, isn't it, right? Hatta is coming down. So that's why I choose this 2 hidden section for you. Not many people talk about. So a lot of this setup is good, right? Risk reward is good. Then go and do the trade. So let's go on next one here. So we have the, okay, any more stock in mind? Because I was looking for stocks in here. Let me know. All right, let me know any stocks you have in mind. So just to recap, okay, what we just talked about here. Let me just erase. First of all, we want to have, what we want to trade is a reversal pattern, okay, plus what we call what, stage 4 markdown. Okay, the market down in here. Healthcare, what stage is it in? It's in the stage 4 markdown, right? And ready to turn upwards. Okay, so it may have something around here with the stage 1 going to a stage 2. Okay, so for energy sector, it's been up in a strong stage 2. All right, so in a strong stage, the market can pull back. So you can wait for the pullback, right, before it goes up another round. Because on the backdrop of the news that we've seen, just now you already see before, right? So that's where the market is. So one of the things you can do is use the VSA sector screener. I'm just going to show you a little bit how to find those kind of stocks, right? So you go on to the market that we have here, you go back and you log into VSA 360. So if you're not a member yet, you want to consider joining our member in here, right? So you go to KL sector screener. Now you go to the KLC sector screener with the gainer, and since we are looking for healthcare, okay, in this case click healthcare, submit, and we want to put in our guarantee. Okay, so this is the one that will guarantee our soft. So IH, Comnet, KPJ, Top Glove. Yeah, Top Glove is inside there. Kosan inside there. Hatta, A Health, Pharmaceutical, UMC, DCR Care. These are the one you want to be looking at. Okay, so Hatta, Top Glove are ready to move higher. So this is where we can use those and nail down those. So next one was energy sector. We submit also. Okay, and we want to put in the code minus 0.5 and minus 5, and then we go by turnover. So we have hibiscus. Hibiscus looks pretty good. So here you can see hibiscus. Just wait for the chart to come out. Hibiscus. So let me just turn on hibiscus. Where is my epic? Where's my pen? Okay, erase this. So let's look a look at hibiscus. So we can see, oh, I can't. So I just need to click here and go to hibiscus. Okay, so if you notice from hibiscus, we have the chart here, right? And we can use the visual. You can look at it, right? Currently, which I explained, the trade reward is 1.91. Very good. 1.91, which is a reward to risk. And your stop loss, where do you put it? On S1, 262. For your first profit taking will be 312 here. You can see, we are trading, 312 is your profit target, and your stop loss at 262, which is here, 262. So if you go back to Hibiscus, let's analyze the stock. We have a trading plan already. Okay, so you can see, first of all, we have an NS, a very good trade. You can see that what is the trend telling us? The trend is telling us is going up, right? And this is a tools that you want to have. The trend is going up, you got NS, right? And then what is the reward to risk? Okay, you take profit at 312, which is somewhere around here, 312 here. Your stop loss is 266. Okay, that's your final stop loss, but you can put your stop also at 269, right? And you can see how would the market go from here. This is certainly a good trade for Hibiscus, but it's around 270 lah. Usually I like to trade below $1, where the trade more faster. So this is just one example how you can use to find out, not only using the Pentagon Guider, but you want to find stock that is coming down, ready to turn up. In this case, remember the difference between the two hidden sectors. Now, something I want to talk about our premium membership. For those of you who are our premium membership, we thank you for your support. For those of you who are not, I'd like to invite you to join our premium membership. You can see the equity curve for our member stock trade idea continue to improve. Right now, you're truly here. I'm at number 4. After since the 7th of March, which is only about coming to 1.5 months, our members are doing 20% return. Right, Koo is doing 16, I'm doing 11. Mayfern came from a 3%, and she's a fast runner, up 13%, with $6,000 profit, $8,000 profit, and $10,000 profit. Again, this is virtual trade, no doubt, but during this virtual trade, this is where we can share with you somehow they trade. You can watch it. So let's look at the trade that I'm doing inside. Due to the time, okay, there is someone, okay, we have a spanner in the group. Okay, so this is where I want to share with you, right, the trade that I've done. You can see the trade history for the weekly stock trade idea that I have. There's about 14% return, 14% return, 13% return, SGM 8% return, 8% return, 1.38%. We have 2 losses, okay, and then we have good winners here. Let's take a look at the losses. LHI, we went in on the 1st of April, we got it on the 15th. Okay, so let's take a look at that one first. LHI, Leong Hub, right? So we went in on the green Pentagon here, right? And one of the ways you can do that, you can do auto trading. You can see from here, right? So you can see from here, trend is going up, okay? Then we just go bar by bar. Green Pentagon, go in, all right? We go in and market move sideways. But you notice what? You notice this, it was, the trend line was going up, right? Trend line was going up. Then it started to move sideways here. Do you see that? So the auto trend is pretty good, right? And this is one of the feedback from a member. So you can see, it's going up, so we keep it. But notice the trend, overall trend is going down, right? So you don't even need to wait for the market to go down. You can cut loss. And if you have this, right, you can train yourself how to see it. That's really one of the great benefit of the auto line trader. Okay, so when you see market trending down, why you want to keep? You can see, market, then red Pentagon, I have to go already. See how powerful is it? So that's why we, in the slide that we have, it's only a 2% loss. There will be losses one. So if you have this as one of your indicators, so I said before, indicators amount during the market downtrend, it's a very powerful thing to have. Right? So make sure you have this, and then you're able to trade much better. Okay, so I've shared with you one, but I just want to keep it snappy. Don't want to talk too much. I want to talk more about how I can help you, right? If you, those of you who need any help, just pencil those in there, what kind of stocks you want me to help you to, and how you can be a better trader, like many of our things. And one of the things I would like to share, why our premium member, Coach Premium member, are doing so well. Definitely one of them is guidance and mentorship. They gain insight. Just our weekly chart, we do a lot of this bar by bar training, and we do the structured training, the lesson learned in here, the practical exercise, and then that's where I set goals for them. Those of you who come in and do the virtual trade, right? We try to get all our members stay focused, and we look at the trades, especially those who don't do so well, need improvement. We'll feedback to them, and that's how we want all of you to improve as a trader and as a person, right? So our Coach Premium membership definitely will get you that, because we have the guidance, and you can see, our members in here. Yi is making 20% return so far, okay? And Cool 16% return since March, and Mayfen at 13% return. So you can see all this. We put it in our website, so there is visibility. So if you are looking for success, you have not get it yet, and you want to have the stock trading and also coaching, this is something where you want to. So our members have invested wisely, and for those of you who are listening, our members, we thank you for all your support. Give us feedback how we can share more knowledge with you. And for those of you who have not started this journey, I wish you start this journey earlier to invest in knowledge and education. And also we done a fair bit of back testing. We know what really don't work. So you can see for year 2022 was a very good year. 2023 return hasn't been that great, but still positive, right? So we know where are all the obstacles, and we can help you through our back testing in here. So if you have started a portfolio like what we did, our members 50,000, you can see how they were able to grow higher and faster. So that's all we have for tonight. Just want to keep it simple and do a bit of sharing in terms of chart base by way, and show you the progress. Do follow our partnership with USmart. If you have not done so, and you can earn the 400 credit in here. And I suppose that's all we have for tonight. Don't forget to join our Telegram chat room. And next week, we'll come back to you on Warren Wednesday. So I hope tonight the reversal pattern and the indicator that I've shared with you will help you going forward, right? And if you have any part of how we can help you in your trading, let us know. All right, we are just a text away and onwards on your good, consistent trading. Good night.